Hello everyone, Stalwart Howlinger come back at you. This time with Arknights. New limited banner just dropped, and I managed to save up enough originum to actually utilize it fully. I have a little bit of a interesting tool I used to show off later, but for right now, I'm going to convert this massive pile of prime originum into the amount that I need. Oh, not that. Yeah, so I only just managed to save up enough, so I have to convert almost all of my prime into originum to make this work. Now, with the not badges, permits I have just enough to do 300. I will note that I have already done a few draws, so it's actually a few days into the event, but I managed to save up enough, so I wanted to go ahead and give this a shot. So, regardless of what luck I have, I'll at least get 2 6-star operators. I'm going to get Lapland of Extravaganza, guaranteed at 300 pulls, and once I have 300 of these data contracts, I'll be able to exchange that for another 6-star. I'm only going to show you any pulls that are like 5-star or above, but here we go. First one that should be guaranteed 5-star at least. That's at least a 5-star. Let's see what we get. There we go. I don't have the voice volume on, but at least have the background specs on. Steward. Meteor. I'm going to get a whole lot of commendations for this. I've never done this many pulls all at once. Cardigan. If I did my math right, this next one should be the 5-star. Of course, my math could be wrong. Hey, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yep, there it is. Let's see who we get. Figurino. This is actually the new one. So at least it's actually someone new. That's good. Another specialist, huh? I'm getting a lot of those. I'll skip through the rest of these. That's the first of 30. See what kind of luck we have in this next one. And just a 4-star. Nothing useful there. We got a 6-star. At least I appreciate. Yep, and a 5-star. Let's see who we get. A Myrtle. And for the next one, what if it's someone I don't have yet? Ah, you're new. At least yeah, first time hire. Ilsley? Oh, I'm familiar with that. I'm also going to be including a little counter down at the bottom. You probably see it already. For all the operators, like 5- and 6-star operators that have collected through this endeavor. So here's our first 6-star. A Vanguard. You don't really look like a Vanguard, but I'll take your word for it. Toter. If there's at least a 5-star operator, I will go through just so it gets the full effect, even if it takes a little bit longer. Papukar. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Russian, because I'm pretty, like, in her entry, it's all in, like, Russian text. Jackie. Punch some people. Another 5-star. We got Windflit. Supporter, eh? And we'll flash the rest of those. So let's leave one 6-star. I got another 10 Headhunter. See if this one gives me anything good. Another 5-star at least. 3 5-stars actually, wow. Some good odds there. Great. Vanilla. Oh, another Figurino. Able to unlock your potential a little bit. Orchid. Next 5-star is another Figurino. Alright. I need a... I'm gonna bet I'm gonna max out his chestnut, eh? I'm gonna bet I'm gonna max out his potential by the time I'm done with this. I've already had 2 copies of him. Cutter. I do also have to wonder, did these operators pick their own operator name, or is it something that's just like given to them? Like, ah, you're Cutter, and you're Bubble. Or is that just like the doctor's job? It's like, ah, this is what your title is. And another one. I got 3 of the same one. I only need 2 more, and I'll be able to max out their potential. So I guess that's not that bad. Now into the single cards. I saved up quite a few of those. Next we got... Oh. Is this a 6-star? No, 5-star. Just a single one. Jessica. Curio. No. Fiora. Embryo. Angel with a bolt action. So I'm assuming that's a bolt action. I think, yeah, I already have one of you, but you're still cool. Fang the Fire Sharpened. 5-star I had there. Another Headhunt. Let's go. Eh, just 4 stars. I'm getting a whole lot of commendations. Yikes. Another 5-star. See what we get. Single one. Another one. So it's almost you maxed out. Hoping for a couple more. Of course, I'm still like not even near all the way through. Still got plenty more to go. We got a 6-star. Let's see what we get. 6-star and a 5-star here at the very end. That's a big guy. Hummus. Minotaur with a big scythe. Tada. Defender. I like this one. I like Oni in just about any sort of setting. Catapult. I was still a bit weird that she's only a 3-star. In fact, that her weapons, like, I mean, I guess rank and visuals aren't always correlated. Fang, the original. Gravel. Haze. Just 6-star. Let's see who we get. Oh, it's one of the new ones. Let's see if I don't butcher this. Vulpus Foglia? Foglia? Fogli? I'm gonna have to look that one up. That one's a little bit beyond me. But that's one of the new ones. And a 5-star. That's one I haven't gotten before. You look weirdly familiar. I'm pretty sure I've seen your face and stuff before. Is that just Hermione? Or is that a different spelled differently? Harmony? Because it's not Harmony. I don't think so. Pretty sure that's spelled differently. Of course, I might just be insane. Hey, got another 6-star. I mean, I might as well run through all of these. It won't let me use those in addition, so I'll just have to run these one at a time. Not sure if it... Maybe if I'm lucky, one of these will be a 5 or 6-star. Of course, these ones tend to be a bit higher odds than like the regular recruitment. Plus, it's a really great way of getting commendations. I'm gonna have so many of them. So what we got? Oh, another 4. Click. Magic Streamer U. Eagle. I didn't even check that time. Oops. Angel. No, I already made that joke. I haven't really considered which of the operators I'll get with the 300 of these things, the data contact or data contracts. I guess it just depends on if I manage to get any of the other ones. And here we go. We're the originum now. Just 4 stars. I'll tell you, a lot of my 4-star operators are definitely going to be maxed on their potential shortly. Because I'm going to have so many of them. And another one? I wonder if these ones just have, like, lower odds if you use originum. I'm assuming there's no difference, but... Oh, there we go. Another 5-star at least. Hopefully it's not just the new one again. I'd like to max out some of my other 5-star operators. This one always feels weird to me. Like, you look like just a bum they pulled off the street. Let's see, who we got here? Ooh. Cement. I haven't seen you before, you're new. I like how your shield is just a big cinder block. I guess it goes with your name. Yeah, new operator. Nice stuff. Keep going. Just about halfway. Oh. 5-star. I was curious. Sometimes I can tell the difference. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention before. Oh, sorry, I got 2 of them this time. Ooh. I was like this one. I wish she was a 5-star. She's just so cool for design. Speaking of which, who do we get? Fire Whistle. I have you? Huh. I guess you just must be somewhere in the back of my list. Beagle. I gotta say, I've always had a soft spot for Arknights' art style. Now, granted, its art style does vary quite a bit between all its operators, but I love the sort of, particularly with some of their sets, where their art style is very, like, tactical feudal. Like, if you took a knight from the Middle Ages and you slapped some thematic, like, combat armor on them. Like, it's not quite, it's modern, but at the same time, it definitely has an older aesthetic to it. And that's just something I really appreciate. Let's see what we got here. Yep. I'm pretty sure I have all, you're maxed out now. Also, what are you using? Is that just your coat? Is that a ruler? And a really big pair of scissors. Are you gonna... You're a tailor? Alright. Getting closer. Another 5-star. Keep it going. 3 of them this time. Hopefully they won't all be the same person. Huh. Indigo. I think she was the first elemental caster I ever picked up. Hibiscus. I remember I was reading through some of the different wikis, and one of them... Oh, let's see what we got here. Ah, I'm pretty sure I also have you maxed out from the last time you were in a limited banner. I remember a while back... Oh, another 5-star. I'll stay quiet. Oh, I'm getting more distinctions, so that's not half bad. But I was looking through some wikis about certain characters, and I was looking up Project Red, and one of her cons, like one of the bad things about her, is that she was more expensive than gravel. It's like, that's not really a con, to be more expensive than, like, the cheapest operator in the game. Like, but the only downside she really has is that if she's up against something super tanky, she's not going to do a lot of damage, even if her ability lets her do more than what she normally would. Another one. I mean, I know that his odds are really boosted, but I was hoping I would get different 5-star operators. Oh, I know that's a 6-star. 6-star and a 5-star. So if it's a new 6-star. Catapult. Yeah, this is the first time I've done such a massive pull all at once. Very interesting, very different way of doing it. Huh. Horus serum? I might have to look that one up. Huh, another caster, eh? He looked very vampiric. Shirayuki. Nice weasel girl. I do say that while I am a fan, a lot of this game's choices for most of their characters are very, like, only have slight animal features. There are some that are much more prominent animal. And one type that I wish they would put a bit more, like, work into is the lizard people. Because I know there's, like, a couple of them, but it's only, like, a 2-star operator. I wish there was something a bit more high level that was mostly lizard, because I think they're really cool looking. Also, the fact that his operator title is just, like, numbers and letters. Rope. Let's see what we got here. Oh no, this isn't the 6-star. I think you're going to be maxed out, because I think that's the third one of you I've collected. Here we go. Who we got? Zioli? I haven't seen you before. Interesting. You look very fantasy. Like they pulled you straight out of like a young adult novel. But I can't complain. Boosting my roster. Maybe he'll be really cool. Alright, halfway done. Halfway done. Alright, collected some cool stuff already. Got some more 5-stars. Or at least a more 5-star. One at the very end. Pine cone. Gummy. I know that for some of them, they have like a second operator title listed under their primary one. And I'm pretty sure that's like how you would spell it in Russian. I know that Russian has some pretty weird lettering, how it's kind of Germanic, where some of its letters look like Germanic lettering, but then some of them are like, oh, that's not how that's pronounced at all. Oh, language is a funny thing. That is one thing I've also been kind of curious of. How, in this game, let's see what we got here. Rock. Indeed. How in this game you have originum, which is a rock that apparently will infect a person and will just start self-replicating within their body. And I'm wondering, how closely inspired was that from, like, Tiberium? Because whenever I looked at that, it's like, oh, that kind of sounds like Tiberium. Except it's black instead of green. Be a pretty cool, like, thing to tie into a tabletop game. Like, you've contracted this disease now, but it lets you do magic. Only 4 stars. Five-star, let's see who we get. Beanstalk. I think this game would be a great setting to have like a D&D styled world in. Or just like a tabletop. You could make your own system for it realistically. Because you already have your class system set up pretty neatly. Yeah, your vanguards, your guards, your defenders, support, casters, and healers, and your specialists. And among them, they even have their own specializations, so even got subclasses, kinda. So there's a ton of areas like to explore in. See who we get? And another one. Figurino. Nothing there. Yeah, I just had enough. I just did some... Oh, got a 6-star. I should let that sound effect play out a bit more. Next time I will. But I did some head math and I found that, yep, I had just enough. I'm going to have like an extra 2,000 left over. I was really hoping I could have saved up a bit more, so that way I could have maybe used some of those prime originum to buy some skins, but it didn't work out at the time. I guess I could have waited a few more days. The event is ongoing for like another 10 days or so, but who do we get? Well, I mean, I got you here. I'm going to get another duplicate of you, so at least I'll be able to slightly increase your potential. Lapland Decadanza. Built as a caster. Really excited to use you. Oh man, another one. Yeah, I think I've gotten all the 6-stars that were just released. So that's pretty neat. Still figuring who I want, and maybe if I'm not even sure if I can get those other limited polls. But we'll have to see. See who we get. Only at the end, huh? Scavenger. Trying to remember if she's like besides her and Ascalon, if she's like the only operator from sweeps. If you hadn't noticed, I have Ascalon as my assistant, which I find hilarious because when you pick Ascalon as your assistant, the way her dialogue works implies that you didn't actually pick her. She just picked herself. It's like, yeah, you didn't select me, but I'm here anyway. That's one very curvy katana. That has a different name, I apologize. It's just more curvy than I'm used to. Kitana. You got magic cards and a magic ball. They're all the magic paraphernalia. And another one. I might have quite a lot of you. You're definitely the one I have the most of for this, like, counter over here, or I think probably over here. There's less stuff to get in the way. I think you're the only one. Yeah. I'm getting close. 70 more. What? Should have more than that, but oh well. Oh no, wait, never mind. I'm silly. I'm crazy. Alright. 6 more 10 poles. Anything good? I'll get another 5-star at least. Probably just another the same Mr. Scissors Man. I'm gonna have to come to a decision pretty quick about which of those 6-stars I actually want to get. Ooh, no. I've already had you before, but I have another copy of you. Circus. I'm assuming that's how that's pronounced. Circus. Anything special? Ooh. Recognize that. Like you can just close. Oh, even if you close it back up, the sparks still show up. Sorry, I'm just messing around a bit. Ba-boom! 5 and 6. Let's see. I'll have to show a little. It'll be a little chart over there. It'll break up into like, oh, these are the 5 stars, these are the 6 stars. Maybe I'll even do a little bit of math to figure out like what percentage of the characters I got were like each rank, and how it compares with like what it shows the summon rate should be. I'm assuming it's pretty close. Ava will do all the calculations for me, because she's a lovely little snake. Also, that's not a character I think I've seen them, like an animal I've seen them use before, snakes. Nothing's coming to mind. If I'm, ooh, Mulberry. Yeah, you're new. A new healer for medic, which is good because I'm actually really low on like high rank medics. But yeah, I can't recall them using a snake for any character. If I'm wrong, Ava, show if there are any snake operators. I'm curious. 6 stars. Let's see what we get. Another copy of Lapland. I'm not going to complain about that. More points I can put into you, the better. Usually I prefer diversity, but since this is the only way I'm ever going to get copies of her, unlocking her potential other ways would just be a real pain in the butt. So I'm perfectly fine getting multiple copies of her. Yeah, so that'll be 3 of her I have, so at least be partway unlocking her potential. 4 left to go. Maybe it was I teased the zipper like that I got something that cool. Maybe. Utage. See who we get. Another for cement. I'll have to look into you. You look kind of cool. Also, I'm a huge fan of like the whole like clear plastic clothing. Like it's part of the reasons why I can't off the top of my head remember them because I'm terrible with names. But like Flameheart and that like group of operators, I really love their designs. I love the like I match like plasteel armor where it's like super high grade plastic that's like hard as steel or whatever, a metamaterial or whatever it's called. I think they're called metamaterials. 3 more. Get anything good? Get a 5-star at least. I get 1 5-star. Scavenger. Sweet. I don't remember what the acronym stands for, as I'm terrible with information. Fire whistle. I honestly don't know a lot of lore about the game. I know that Penguin Logistics is literally run by just a penguin. Not even like a humanoid penguin, just a penguin. And I'm pretty sure that was my first 6-star operator, was, oh no, why am I drawing a blank on her name? Well, I've run a blank on one of my favorite 6-star operators' names. Exuvia, that's what it is. Man, I felt stupid there. But yeah, Exuvia, she's like my first 6-star operator, and I use her basically all the time, because just like, yeah, sometimes you just need that DPS. I was hoping I could finish strong here, but nothing there. And one more. 10 rolls to claim. Well, here we go. My last. Anything good? Well, at least it's a 5-star. I was hoping for another 6 there at the very end, but wasn't going to give it to me. Spot. Also, yeah, why not more hyena people? Hyenas are nice. They're cool. I mean, heck, you could even make like a upgraded version of Spot. Same thing you did with Gravel. I keep wanting to say Graviel, but that's not right. I think it's just Gravel. When you made Gravel the Invincible. You can make Spot the Determined. Spot the Clue. You know, Penguin. Wrapping up, coming to the end here. I have not kept track of how many of each operator I've got, so that'll just be listed on the side there, and we'll just have to see what the rundown is for that. I'll also probably list another rundown of like each number of operator that I got from each poll, like of each rank from 3 to 6, and I'll compare it to the listed rates, and one more just for good measure. Now, claim. Boom. Lapland the Extravaganza. I think that may, yeah, 3 of her that I've gotten. Now, granted, I could do a couple more single pulls, but I've already gathered enough. I'm just going to save up these for next time this happens. I will look over the store now. Look over. I'm not going to turn these in because that's a lot. Oh my goodness, 6,000. Didn't make a lot of impact here because this is like you need. I mean, I guess I kind of did. I only need like, what was it, 200 something, 250? I only need like 100 some more. So that's not half bad. Let's see, I already have enough of you. I already have you. I have you maxed out. Don't have you. Have you now. Have you. Don't know why you're listed here, but I have you. So it's W, Scotty of the Corrupt Hearts, or Scotty of the Corrupt Heart, Nearall the Radiant Knight, and Spectre the Unchained. Those are the 3 that I'm pretty interested in. Chimosa. I honestly don't recall you very much. Alright, so, this is a tough pick, because I love the, like, upgraded version characters. Spectre, Nearall. Nearall? Or just Nearall? And Scotty. Probably Spectre, but I've actually been looking to get Virtuosa, because I have another operator that works really well with necrosis damage, but I don't have anything that can do necrosis buildup. And I really want to do that. These ones are almost always included in these ones, so I'll look for these ones in the future. At the moment, I think Virtuoso is my pick. Let me just... Yeah. Sorry, ladies, but I need this lady first. Look at that. Craggy crystal wings and halo. Some cool stuff. But yeah, that was my first big 300 pull for Arknights. I managed to find some cool stuff there. Got some nice pulls, and hopefully got a nice video out of it. So, back to the main screen. And, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Sorry it's been so long, but, have a bit of a project in the works. But, see you next time.